Hello guys, Spartan here. Whoa, hold on. Let me adjust something here. There. That now it should not be just a giant of wave while I'm recording on Audacity. So yeah, this is new for me and probably for a few people who's going to watch this. This is going to be the first episode of what my new channel is of Spartan's Arsenal. Yeah. I feel so weird doing this. Oh well. The first weapon I'm actually going to review is the staple. Well, one of the first things that should come to mind when thinking about this game is the Mk2 Lancer assault rifle. We're going to Gears of War first, and their staple weapon. So for this episode, I'm just going to be reading off the Gears Wikipedia page and whatnot. So yeah. At a loss for words here, apparently, even though I have them all right in front of me. So, first things first. Why can I not speak? I don't know. I may look like a crazy person. Oh well. The people to manufacture it would be the COG, the Coalition of Ordered Governments, which should be obvious. It's a Mk2, and it is what type is an automatic assault rifle, which should also be obvious, but I'm just going to state just several things. Its size is medium, so it'll be a medium-sized assault rifle. I don't know how big a medium-sized assault rifle is. Its damage is low, and magazine sizes vary. But what appears to be common for 3 games is it has a 60 round magazine, but then for Gears of War 2 it only has a 50 round magazine. And then the maximum ammunition also varies, because in Gears 1 you carry 160 in reserve ammunition, 550 in reserve ammunition for Gears 2, and only 420 for Gears 3 and Judgment. And I'm guessing those are all in campaign. Automatic fire mode's automatic. Ammunition type is cartridge. It's gas operated. Sorry about that. Thought I heard something. Rate of fire 850 bullets per minute. Accuracy is medium high. Its range is medium. Its predecessor, no, not predecessor, it is based off the Mark 1 Lancer assault rifle, which everybody should know from Gears 3. Then the counter is the Locust Hammerburst. And there are 2 different marks, the 2 different types of Hammerburst and whatnot. So it was with the Coalition of Ordered Governments, and has been used by the Lambent, Locust Horde, and the Stranded. So, yeah, got some of that out of the way. Mk2. The Mk2 was an upgrade to the Mark 1, produced with a chainsaw bayonet, increased accuracy, lower recoil, larger ammo capacity, and larger carrying capacity compared to its predecessor. It was designed by Adam Phoenix during the first year of the Locust War, and the second generation Lancer soon became the staple of the Gears across Sarah and the official workhorse of the COG. Oh hey, my furnace finally kicked off. The Mark II was the Coalition of Ordered Governments standard issue assault rifle for Gears fighting on the front lines. It's the signature weapon of the COG, and the Lancer possesses a fully automatic mode with its iconic chainsaw for when you want to get up close. Keep on thinking I'm hearing something. The fact that the chainsaw was originally for utility purposes, one of the most popular rifle designs on Sierra, the Lancer saw extensive use after the Pendulum Wars. The Lancer's long service record was the result because of its rugged durability and reputation, because of how versatile it was. It's intended for mid-range combat, but it's also effective at longer ranges due to its low recoil. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. I'll give what I think after I read all of this. Despite the existence of a Locust Horde counterpart to the Lancer, the Hammerburst Assault Rifle, Locust have been known to use the Lancer, as some Theron guards and drones have reported used the Lancer against COG gears. The Cyclops, which is probably the one just that uses the Lancer the most because he only has one eye. Probably because it also has really good accuracy. And apparently they also have a particular tendency to run up to somebody and chainsaw them, since apparently they like that chainsaw bayonet. The idea of changing the original Lancer into the chainsaw bayonet Lancer. Hold on. Okay, so now the reason why the Mark II Lancer has a chainsaw is because Marcus and Adam were inspired by Ty, who performed a desperate combat maneuver with a chainsaw against a Locust. Many gears complained about the original blade. The original bayonet blade didn't work because of the Locust armor and their thick hides. So Marcus told his dad about this failing design, and prototype Lancer with chainsaw bayonet made it easy to slice through the Locust thick design. Required a redesign of the internals of the rifle to accommodate chainsaw blade and drive system, but nevertheless became a success, and it was mass produced, which is obvious. Yeah. Lancer's most distinctive sound, the most distinctive and popular features, is the chainsaw bayonet. It consists of razor sharp carbide tipped blades powered by a variable torque motor that's capable of killing an enemy in seconds. So which means there's carbide tools which are made to be strong, so they won't dull or won't break as easily. And then the variable torque motor is used, so probably to increase your cutting power and whatnot. But yeah, and I have to say the teeth have to be at least half an inch to an inch long on the Lancer. In the multiplayer of Gears 3, it plays the support role, starting out with 300 rounds. Maximum is 600. You have to know the range of the Lancer. Should be fired medium, since no other rifle is good. So stick close to that as much as possible. Move forward. Move forward, then back in battles. And this way land more shots and down quicker. The Lancer has a 50% damage increase when it's active reloaded. Is lethal, and your downtimes will be quicker. Your Lancer will be more powerful, effective, and accurate. And then even the best retro Lancers when it's active reloaded. I don't know. So medium range will make your downtimes as short as 0.73 seconds. Lancer is good at long range. Use opportunity to support your team. The more your enemy is running for cover, the less they are hurting your team. If you're playing King of the Hill and you need to win, do not be afraid to plop out your Lancer to help. That's weird. So then in execution, Lancer has no execution in Gears 2. Player does the same thing as regular execution, but when the character comes up to the end. Okay, this is just about the execution. But yeah, a lot of you should know what happens when you chainsaw somebody with the Lancer from behind or front, or when you do the execution in Gears 3. Behind the scenes. Yeah, the Mark II appears in Judgment, even though it was designed and put into service a year after, and Judgment was only a few months after the first Locust attack. So yeah, there's a bit of controversy for you if you really want it. Oh, in Gears 2, yeah, where the characters slide their hand in for the foregrip, it looks like it was pushed back too far, so it would be too small. But it was changed in Gears 3 to make it actually look real. Gears 2 has a longer barrel and holographic crosshair sights. Barrel exhibit a red glow and will start smoking after a prolonged period of firing. Yep. Limited edition bonus disc. Mentioned wanted to add chainsaw to a gun ever since he was little. He put that to Gears of War, and whatever. Several art designers, such as the senior concept artist John Hawkins, didn't like the idea and eventually came to like it once it was finalized. So yeah, they thought it would have been too brutal and whatnot. Yeah. Function. So the bayonet drew the attention of Games Workshop owners of Warhammer 40,000 franchise due to its strong resemblance to chainsaw swords. Briefly locked them in Epic Games copyright suit. Blah blah blah. Lancer has had its ammo capacity downgraded and upgraded in Gears of War. Maximum was 660 with a 60 round mag, but was downgraded to 550 in a second game with a magazine size of 50, and then upgraded to ammo capacity of 60 in Horde in multiplayer, and then just 420 for the campaign, but with a 60 round magazine. There's props and whatnot. Blueprint. So in the blueprint it shows that the Lancer's ammunition is stored. It has 4 rows of 14 rounds, 2 rows at the back, 2 at the front. It also shows firing mechanism and how the chainsaw bayonet works. So there will be a little gap in between the row in the 2 rows, so that way the teeth can get through there without having to deal with the rounds in the magazine. Since its appearance of Gears of War, the Lancer has lacked a crucial part of a functioning firearm, the ejection port. When fired in-game, the rounds that have been fired just eject out the side, even though there's no real actual ejection port for it. So yeah, when the rifle is fired, the central bolts with the blue lights rotate, blah blah blah. Okay, so that was everything on this wiki, but here's some of of what I think the Lancer has. I think for what it is, the Lancer has to have, I say, at least a 5.56 millimeter cartridge. So, which means it's basically a standard military grade ammo cartridge like the M16, the M4, whatnot. But yeah, that actually does make sense because a 7.62 millimeter cartridge would be probably a little bit too big, since it was used in AK-47 and all other variants of the AK and whatnot. But yeah, so, and with those teeth on the chainsaw, they have to be at least half an inch to an inch long. Because, I mean, if you really look at it, they're like really long and whatnot. Okay, so, if I just continue on, I'll be rambling and whatnot. But, anyways, so, this is me, Spartan. You know me as Spartan13047. My main gaming channel, blah, blah, blah. My main gaming channel where I'll play a whole bunch of other games if I ever actually decide to. And then my newest channel, Spartan Arsenal, and whatnot. I'm probably overloading my microphone quite a bit, just judging on the wavelength. Oh well. Okay, so I guess I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, I forgot to mention something. That with the Lancer, it was also originally not going to be actually put in Gears of War. And there were also designs for other versions of it, like having a buzzsaw on the front instead of having an actual chainsaw. So yeah, those are a few things that might have happened. But seeing as how they didn't, just imagine. Instead of just a Lancer we know now, just a Lancer with a buzzsaw in the front. Yeah, cement, buzzsaw, a cement saw, whatever, I don't care. At least I get to have some form of cutting tool on that weapon. Yeah. Yeah, that is something that is always good. But hey, I had to do this because I forgot to mention that and whatnot. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.